What's up, everybody? Coach here again, talking more throwing. This time we're focusing on the two-step throw. All right, the key here is that we're working on their approach to throwing. So in other videos we talk about just the throwing motion itself. This time we're focusing in on our footwork as we're getting ready to throw. One of the things that young kids do is they typically grab the ball and they just throw it from whatever position they are. They can be facing this way, they can be facing the side. They just pick it up and throw it. We want to get them into the proper steps that they'll take throughout their careers anytime they pick up a ball, is to take 2 steps and throw. All right, whether you're doing it fast or slow. Watch any softball player, baseball player, when they catch a ball in the infield or in the outfield, they're typically taking a 2-step or some variation off of that. Sometimes it's quicker, sometimes they got to throw without taking a step, but we want them getting used to this. So when they're throwing back and forth with partners, they're taking 2 steps every time. It's a natural motion that they'll start to get used to. So what do I mean by the 2 steps? What it is when you get the ball, if I catch it here, I'm taking a step with the foot on my throwing hand first. I'm taking a small step forward here, pointing it kind of out at a 45-degree angle, and then off of that foot I'm turning my body and taking my second step. Notice how I'm naturally already getting into my throwing motion. So as soon as I get the ball, I'm stepping a small step, pivoting and getting out here. So by the time I take my second step, I'm in the throwing motion ready to go. All right, so every time I'm catching the ball, I'm taking that step and throw. Right, this gets you into a natural motion and gets kids used to the idea that as soon as I get the ball, whether it's a ground ball, it's a fly ball, it's just catch back and forth with my mom or dad or brother or sister, that every time I catch the ball, I'm taking a short first step, pivoting so that I can get to the side. What does it look like from the front? I'm here, I'm catching it here, I'm taking a short step here, I'm pivoting to my second step, and look, I'm already ready to throw from that motion. We want to get kids used to taking that first step, second step, throwing. The more that we can have them practice that, just even when they're warming up their throws with their teammates, the better they're going to get at it, the more natural it's going to get. So that when a hard ground ball is hit to me at a position and I'm here, I've already got 1-2 steps and I'm ready to throw. We can speed the 2-step up, we can slow it down, but we need to get it into our heads as kids that when I get that ball, I'm taking an immediate first step to get myself pivoted, so then I'm in a good throwing motion. It's one of the best things we can teach kids. So typically when I'm working with my kids, I'm working on having them catch that ball, taking those 2 steps. So every time it's here, it's a short step here, pivot, turn, and throw through the ball. Every single time it's the same motion, getting their muscles and their minds thinking about the same thing over and over again. At the beginning, you can slow it down, have them take, say, step, right step if they're right-handed, right step, pivot, left step, then go through their throwing motion. Right, as the younger they are and the more inexperienced, the slower we want to make this process. As they get older, make sure they're taking those 2 steps every time. Don't let them get away with it, even as they strengthen their arm, that I can just throw it any which way. We want the body getting used to making the right motion every time. All right, so that's the 2-step throw. That's proper throwing mechanics, and it's going to make them be a standout star on the softball field. All right, until next time, good luck with that training activity. Bye.